Guys, deluded. Arsenal 1, Huddersfield Town 0. We end the Premier League this season 2017-18 with a victory, and a victory in 2018 away from home. Let's review the player ratings. I'll give Ospina, I was good. Do you know what? Do I give him a 7 or 8? I'll give him an 8, to be honest. You know what? I'll give him a 7. I give him a 7. I mean, they really could have scored today. Huddersfield didn't have their shooting boots on, but he had to be busy today, and he was equal to everything, quite simply. You guys know I'm not a big fan of Ospina, but I give a man credit where it's due. So he gets a 7. He had a good game. Mustafi, I give him a 5. He had to be busy today working with Monye. I hope I said his name correctly. But I don't necessarily feel he had a mare or anything, but he wasn't amazing, so he gets a 5. Holden, I give him a 6. Now I give him an extra 1 on Mustafi because I felt he was a bit busier than Mustafi. Yes, he was naive at times, diving in and being skinned for death. Yes, his concentration at times slipped and he gave away some passes. But by that same logic, he stepped in and won the ball back a couple times, a couple vital blocks, a couple vital clearances. He was trying to bring the ball out from defence in the first half when we weren't really doing anything as well. So I think he definitely didn't have a great game, and he could learn a lot from playing. Like I've told you, he needs to learn from playing strikers like this that will give you a hard time. I felt he had a decent game, so he gets a 6. Bellerin, I give him a 5. Weren't terrible, but could have been better. Again, another one that had to be busy. There was a lot of trouble down your side. You was getting doubled up on a lot in the first half. I felt you could have, the last couple of games, you've been at least attempting to go forward a bit more and things like that. Obviously, when you go forward as a fullback or anyone, whether you get the ball or not, you're creating an angle. Someone has to mark you, so someone is going to follow you. If someone follows you, what does that mean, people? If I'm a defender and I now have to follow this midfielder, isn't the space I'm meant to be defending going to be free? So if you quantify that logic and just simply think, the more people that do things like that and distort Huddersfield Town's team shape out of possession, you're more likely to find holes and gaps and things like that, as you've seen with Salah at times, as you see with City and things like that. So I felt he simply could have ran forward a bit more and done things like that, because you saw on the left hand side, Kohler was up there, he was getting up there, he was active. So Bellerin gets a 5. Kohler gets a 7 from me. I felt there was a ball he put in, it deserved to be assisted. He could have scored today. I've been on his case a lot recently, thinking I rated him at first, and then I must admit my opinion on him has deteriorated massively. But games like this show me like maybe there's something to work with you. I felt he had a good game, so credit where it's due. I give him a 7. I felt Iwobi, I give him a 6. Like, he weren't amazing, but I felt he was one trying. Like, he for some reason he was dropping hella deep in this game, but he was trying to do something. He's trying to make things happen, especially when it was 0-0 when we weren't in the game. So Iwobi gets a 6. I'll give Mkhitaryan, I must admit, 6, man. 6. 7's a bit too much praise, man. I'll give him a 6. I felt he was lively today. You know what, 7, man. His final ball could have been much better, but I felt as the game went on, he got stronger. I felt he was constantly one that was going to look like they were going to make something happen for us. So he gets a 7. Xhaka was his usual self. I felt he was decent defensively, weirdly, today. So he gets a 6. Lacazette, I don't really think he was at it, but you put in effort. He was involved in the goal, so I give you a 6. I'm always going to be a bit biased to Lacazette. Ramsey got an assist, so I give him a 6. But like Lacazette, he could have played much better today. In fact, the whole side could have. And Aubameyang, I weren't impressed with you and Lacazette in the first half, but a good striker playing good or not scores goals. So I'll give you a 7. Yeah, man, you worked hard. I saw you try and break, but I wasn't necessarily impressed with you. But by the same logic, if you didn't score, we wouldn't walk away with the 3 points and have our first away win of the season and wouldn't have a victory in Wenger's last game. So on the basis of strikers are paid to score goals, man, I have to give him a 7. But probably one of his poorest games of recent weeks, if I'm honest. And on that note, that's the final player ratings, and I've enjoyed that a lot, guys. And I've enjoyed speaking with you guys in the comments, making these vids on Twitter, all of these things throughout the season. So to the curtains down in a good season, thank you. I mean, in a long season, not a good season for Arsenal fans, but yeah, man, all I can do is say thank you guys for rocking with me throughout the whole season, and stay safe and enjoy yourselves and whatever you're going to do after you watch this. Deluded.